2021 was a year of transitions and celebrations for the Shawnee Chamber. As we successfully transitioned back into a new normal, learning to live with a global pandemic, I am proud of the work our organization did to positively impact our community and our members. We evolved our ways to connect and educate and advocate, all while keeping our mission in sight as we are the leading voice for business in Shawnee and beyond. Throughout the year, we celebrated many successes, but most importantly, we were able to celebrate 75 years of being the champion for community prosperity. We are proud to tell the story of our history and acknowledge the many members and influencers that have helped us grow. The professional chamber staff spent countless hours working to support our members and local businesses, to provide them with valuable programming, events, and connections. And we know in order to be competitive and relative, we must continually go above and beyond for you, our members. We are excited about what is to come in the future, but right now, we'd like to share with you some of the highlights of the year that was 2021.
2021, we saw a number of new projects open in Shawnee. Across all sectors, across all parts of the community, we saw interest in investing in Shawnee's continued growth. Our industrial market continued to lead our project pipeline, and we know in order to be successful with these projects, we need the real estate available to accommodate the needs of growing businesses. We are proud to see the first building in Heartland Logistic Park open, with the second to follow in 2022. In September, Block Real Estate Services announced the development of an additional 1 million square feet at the K7 Logistics Center. These investments will allow Shawnee to attract new companies, jobs, and investment. In addition to work on attraction of new businesses, we work with many existing Shawnee companies to help them expand right here in their hometown. Companies like Hans Rudolph, Kraft Tool, American Box, and Zupreme understand that Shawnee business environment is one where businesses can succeed and grow. Together, these businesses added more than 200 jobs and invested more than $18 million. Most notably, this year, Shawnee welcomed the investment of global company TriRx. This contract manufacturing organization purchased the Elanco plant, investing $150 million, retaining almost 250 jobs, and has plans to continue growth. We are pleased to welcome Neutrality Data Centers, the largest privately held owner-operator of core interconnection facilities in the U.S., to Shawnee. These announcements prove once again that our local influence can result in global business opportunities. Our work with small businesses remain a priority, as they are the backbone of our local economy. We met with over 100 local businesses so that we can better understand their needs and provide guidance and support as they look to grow in Shawnee. We continue to bring businesses together through our affinity groups, educate on topics that matter to them most through our small business webinar series, and advocated for their needs at local and county levels. After all, we understand that we're strongest when working together.
At the Chamber and Economic Development Council, we continue to focus on developing leaders for today and tomorrow. Our 32nd class of Shawnee Tomorrow Leadership graduated 12 participants, spanning a variety of industries from financial and education to the civic sector. This program has continued to evolve, and our graduates benefit personally and professionally by learning about important services and programs that make our community thrive, such as healthcare, local and regional government, and quality of life issues. In addition to our formal leadership education, we continued to encourage the involvement and development of Shawnee young professionals through our ever-growing Flex program. This initiative provides front-row access to local leaders, encourages philanthropic activities, and social connections. We know that developing the next generation of leaders and workforce starts today. We continue to connect our business community to our educators with the intent of broadening the understanding of career opportunities here in Shawnee through the Teacher Immersion program. This year, we brought together local leaders and innovators in the bioscience industry with USD 232 and the Shawnee Mission School District. Teachers were able to learn about jobs, internships, and higher education opportunities for their students in this dynamic field. The Chamber also continued to support the education of Shawnee High School students by awarding the Betty Charlton Scholarship to 3 deserving seniors at our annual Leadership Luncheon. We launched the Shawnee Industrial Alliance, focused on convening our local manufacturers so they may broaden their local network and troubleshoot common issues facing the industry, such as access to workforce and supply chain management. And finally, through our new Manufacturing Appreciation Breakfast, we were able to get a behind-the-scenes look into the businesses and people that make our economy run. We're confident that a multifaceted approach will allow Shawnee to continue to be prepared to lead in the future.
Tourism was one of the hardest hit segments of the economy due to the pandemic. 2021 was a roller coaster for our local hotels as they transitioned from minimal business to consistent sellouts as visitors started to return and travel, thankfully, picked up. Throughout that time, Visit Shawnee worked to support our hotels through constant communications with their management staff, connections to needed resources, and by assisting large sports tournaments and groups that would stay in their rooms. In July, we hosted the USSSA Softball Fast Pitch Tournament, one of our largest to date. This tournament alone contributed several million in economic impact for our local hotels, restaurants, and other venues. The Mid-America Sports Complex is now in its second phase of a multi-year and $50 million plus renovation and improvement planned, and we are extremely excited about the game changer this will be for sports tourism in our region as it nears completion. We've already seen national softball and baseball tournament planners reaching out to us for future dates, and this investment will pay dividends for years to come. And of course, Visit Shawnee continues our involvement in important state and regional tourism groups like Travel Kansas, the I-70 Coalition, Northeast Kansas Tourism, the Kansas City Regional Destination Alliance, the Governor's Council on Tourism, as well as others, to maximize our limited marketing resources. And these groups allow us to both participate in co-op programs and advertising and advocate for our local tourism industry with important decision makers. As the community transitioned back to having in-person events, Visit Shawnee has been there to greet our visitors as well as our citizens at our hospitality tent, offering information and referrals to our local businesses, all with a friendly smile, and our usual signature balloons for the kids.
Last year, we continued improving our digital marketing presence across all the Chamber's outlets. From our recently relaunched website to our email marketing, we're always working to meet our members where they are to communicate important programming, events, and updates to them. We say it all the time, but we're here to support our members and share their messages too. And we're excited to note we shared over 600 different member events, features, news stories, promotions, and other important updates last year. Additionally, we launched a new marketing campaign dedicated to promoting all that is great in our community. This new program, All in Shawnee, was focused on highlighting how wonderful it is to live, work, and play in our city. Whether it's spotlighting the hottest new spot to grab a drink or eat, or it's sharing a fun up-and-coming event, All in Shawnee is a great source to follow to learn what is fun and new just in Shawnee. And we're excited to know that we've had over 100,000 marketing impressions so far just this year for the All in Shawnee brand, with a continually growing reach. Plus, with all the exciting new businesses opening and with so many favorite established spots right in the heart of our community, we've created a new brand for downtown Shawnee. If you've driven down Neiman or Johnson lately, you've likely seen the large banner that showcases it. This new branding was a fun process that we made sure would recognize our beloved downtown's history while sparking interest in its future. Make sure to follow along on those social pages as well. And it was in beautiful downtown Shawnee where we hosted our once-in-a-generation 75th anniversary celebration. Shawnee Town 1929 made for the perfect venue, and it was certainly a night to remember with wonderful entertainment, decorations, food, drinks, auction items, and so much more. We truly appreciate all the members that helped make it a success.
We didn't stop our growth as a membership-based organization last year, and we are excited to share that we had 58 new members join our ranks. These include new businesses that have recently opened and some that are already established in our community that are excited to join the momentum of the Shawnee Chamber. In addition to new members, we also assisted our current members day in and day out by offering referrals, marketing assistance, and providing access. It is the core part of what we do. In fact, as a whole organization, we had over 9,240 member assists, wherein direct assistance was provided to a member representative. That's a lot of phone calls and emails. Providing connections between members so you can expand your professional network is a key pillar of what the Shawnee Chamber does. While the year started off with primarily virtual programming, it was exciting to transition back to in-person events once again. We love hosting monthly luncheons and other opportunities to bring people together, such as AM Connect, ribbon cuttings, affinity groups, and other SCDC events. It's through these interactions that we are able to engage in worthwhile conversations about the issues that affect us most, broaden our views, and better understand how we can support each other and our businesses. And while we want your time at the Shawnee Chamber to be meaningful, we also understand the importance of having a good time doing it. We once again held our annual signature events, including the golf tournament at Lake Quivira Country Club and our trivia night, which this year took us to Night at the Movies. Good conversation, good times, and good people are at the heart of what makes the Shawnee Chamber so unique.
Like you, our business does not stop at the Shawnee border. We are all a part of the global economy with decisions made at all levels of government affecting business operations daily. Through our government affairs programming, we have advocated for you at local, state, and federal levels, making sure that the issues affecting your business are being addressed. We are also your voice on regional issues that are influencing our quality of life and quality of business. In the past year, we have represented the Shawnee business community when addressing critical issues such as attainable housing, climate change, education, and transportation. For 75 years, we have provided the highest level of service to you, our members, and as you can see, we are just getting started. We want to work alongside you to be your partner in prosperity. Together, we make Shawnee a good place for great success.